Hi, you are here now. Nothing else is needed. Nothing else is asked of you. This is a time with no pressure and no demands. A soft place to set everything down. A gentle pause at the end of the day. You do not have to do it correctly. You do not have to try hard. Just notice that you are lying here, held by the bed, supported without any effort from you. The world can wait outside this room. For now, it is enough simply to be. Feel the quiet shape of your body where it is resting. The way your back or your side is meeting the mattress. The way the pillow rises up to meet the weight of your head. You do not have to change your position unless you want to. Simply notice how you are placed in this moment. Let your attention drift down toward the gentle pull of gravity, the soft heaviness of your body being held. Maybe you feel the weight of your legs sinking into the bed, the quiet rest of your arms, wherever they have come to settle. Nothing to hold up, nothing to carry. The room around you can be as it is. Maybe it is very still and silent. Maybe there are faint sounds in the distance, soft and far away. Whatever is here with you is allowed. You are allowed, just as you are. If the day was busy, you do not have to replay it now. If the day was hard, you do not have to fix it tonight. All of that can loosen and drift to the edges for a while, like papers set gently in a drawer to be looked at another time. Tonight is for rest, not for solving. Feel the place where your head meets the pillow. Notice the texture beneath your cheek, the way the fabric holds you in a quiet, steady way. If you like, give yourself permission to let your head be a little heavier. As if the pillow is saying, I have you, you can let go. Notice the air on your skin, perhaps the warmth beneath the covers, or the cooler air on your face or hands. Let those small sensations be simple and ordinary. Nothing to analyze, just gentle touch and temperature. Your breath is still moving, whether you watch it or not. But for now, you might like to feel it more clearly. The slow rise of your chest or your belly as you breathe in. The soft fall as you breathe out again. No need to control it, no need to count. If your breath feels tight or shallow, that is all right. If it feels deep and easy, that is all right too. Whatever rhythm your body chooses is welcome. You are simply keeping it company in a warm and friendly way. Staying near your own breathing, like sitting beside a quiet friend. Each time your mind wanders back to the day, that is okay. Minds like to wander, especially when things grow quiet. You do not need to push thoughts away. You might just notice them gently and let them float past. Then come back to the soft weight of your body, resting. Feel the length of your spine resting along the bed, the way your shoulders are being held. Even if there is some tension there, they do not have to work as hard now. Maybe they can drop just a little or soften by a tiny amount. Whatever they can release is enough. Notice your hands, wherever they are. Maybe they are resting on your stomach or by your sides. You might feel the faint warmth in your palms, the quiet of fingers that no longer need to type, to grip, or to reach. Hands that are free, for a while, from doing anything at all. Down in your legs, there is no need to stand, to walk, to hurry. Your feet do not have to move anywhere. They can simply lie there, held by the mattress or wrapped in the covers. If they feel warm, let them be warm. If they feel cool, let them be cool. Notice any places that feel comfortable or at ease. They might be small, like a tiny soft patch beneath one shoulder. They might be larger, like the whole weight of your back. Let your awareness rest there for a moment. Let comfort, however small, be allowed and noticed. If you sense any tension, you do not have to force it to go. You might just say, inside, you are allowed to be here. And you can rest too. Sometimes tension softens when it is welcomed. Sometimes it simply sits more quietly. Either way is perfectly fine for tonight. You are not here to impress anyone. You are not here to be perfect at relaxing. You are here to be human in a body at the end of a day. That is all that is needed. That is already enough. Feel how the mattress receives your weight without question. It does not ask you to be different. It does not ask your body to be any other shape or size, any other way. It just holds you completely, exactly as you are. You can let yourself be held in that same gentle spirit. Notice the quiet around you. Maybe there is a soft hum in the background, or the faint sounds of life far away. Maybe it is almost completely still. Whatever you hear, let it become part of the bedding of the night. A soft backdrop that you do not need to move toward or away from. In this space, you do not have to judge how you are doing. You do not have to decide if you deserve rest. Being tired is enough reason to rest. Being alive is enough reason to rest. Your worth is not up for debate here. If thoughts of tomorrow come, you might gently promise them another time. You might say, "Not now, I am resting. I will meet you in the morning." Let them drift back to the edges of your awareness, like clouds moving slowly across a wide, dark sky. Far above the quiet of your bed, right here, the main thing is the simple contact of your body with the bed, the way you are supported from underneath, the subtle sway of your breath, the softness of the pillow beneath your head, the kindness of this small, quiet moment. If you wish, you can imagine gathering the day in your hands. All its worries, all its tasks, all its unfinished pieces. And then, very gently, set that bundle down beside the bed. It is not thrown away, just placed somewhere safe for later. For now, you are free to rest without holding it all. Feel how it is to exist without carrying so much. No need to make plans right now. No need to review conversations or replay choices. Your only job is to be here, breathing, resting, and slowly softening. Let that be more than enough. If emotions rise up, they too are allowed. They might be quiet and distant, or very close. You do not have to sort them out this evening. You can let them be like gentle waves in the background while you float, safe, warm, and supported. The bed holds your body. The room holds the bed. And this moment holds all of you. All your thoughts, all your feelings, all your tiredness. Nothing is left outside of the circle of this gentle night. As you lie here, you might sense a small kindness toward yourself. It does not have to be big or dramatic. Just a hint of warmth, like a soft blanket draped over your own heart. The simple recognition that you have come through another day, and you are allowed to rest now. Stay with the weight of your body, resting. The soft support beneath you, the tender quiet around you, breath moving in and breath moving out. Doing less, trying less, letting the night hold you a little more with each passing moment. Letting the edges blur and soften, letting yourself drift slowly into deeper ease and quiet. Evening is beginning to gather around you now. The day is gently stepping back. The light in the sky is softer, quieter, fading from the bright colors of daytime into something slower, more tender. Imagine the sky above you loosening its hold on the sun. The sharp edges of the day are rounding off. Gold is melting into peach, then into a calm, dusky blue. Everything is unhurried, like a long, slow exhale spread across the horizon. As the light softens outside, you can let things soften inside too. Thoughts that felt loud a little while ago can start to move into the background. They are still there, but they do not need your full attention anymore. They can drift like small clouds moving slowly across that evening sky. Notice the space around your body. The air is calm, held, steady. You are in a safe, private little pocket of the world, set gently apart from the noise of the day. You do not have to respond to anything now. You are allowed to simply be here. Feel how your body is resting. Notice the way your weight is being held. Your head is supported. Your shoulders are supported. Your hips, your legs, your feet, all supported. The bed beneath you rises up to meet you, the way calm water holds a boat. Take a moment to quietly explore these points of contact. Where does the back of your head meet the pillow? Where your shoulders touch the mattress? Where your arms and hands are resting? The gentle pressure of fabric against your skin. Let your attention move slowly, with no rush at all. Notice the heavier places, where your body sinks down a little more deeply. The soft pull of gravity at your hips, the steady resting weight of your legs, the broad, quiet contact of your back. Everything is being carried for you, so you do not need to hold yourself up. If the mind wanders, that is perfectly okay. You are not doing anything wrong. Each time you notice it, imagine you are calmly turning down the volume on the day. Like a dimmer switch on a lamp, the brightness gently lowers. The room grows a little quieter, a little softer with every breath. Picture a warm, dim light around you. Not too bright, not too dark. Just a gentle glow, like late evening, when the sun has dipped low but has not fully disappeared. This light wraps around you, kind and quiet, like a soft blanket of color. With each easy breath in, the light grows a little warmer. With each slow breath out, it grows softer and dimmer, more restful. Breathing in, a quiet warmth. Breathing out, the edges of the light blur, and everything relaxes a little more. Imagine the room as it moves toward night. Curtains are slowly drawn, closing out the last streaks of daylight. The outside world is still there, but it feels far away now. Muted, distant, gentle. A lamp that was once bright is turned down low. Its glow is tender and kind, like a small steady star by your side. Then even that glow fades, easing into a deeper shade of evening. Nothing is sudden. Everything slows in a soft, natural way. Notice again how your body is resting. Feel the fabric under your fingertips. Feel the steady contact beneath your heels. Feel the quiet cradle of the mattress under the curve of your spine. Each place your body touches the bed is a reminder that you are held. If there are bits of tension hiding in the muscles, they do not need to be pushed away. You can simply notice them, the way you might notice a small ripple on a calm lake. As you breathe out, imagine those spots softening just a little. Not forced, not perfect. Just a tiny easing, as if someone has gently loosened a tight knot. Outside sounds, if there are any, can become part of the distance. A car passing, a faint voice, a door closing somewhere far away. All of it can blur and drift to the edges of awareness. You are here in your own quiet space, with your own slow breathing. In this moment, you do not have to solve anything. You do not have to plan or remember or organize. The part of you that has been on all day can finally begin to switch off. Like a house at evening, lights going out one room at a time. The room of thoughts grows dimmer. The room of to-do lists quietly closes its door. The room of worries and what-ifs lets its lamp flicker out until only a faint afterglow remains, and then that too can fade. What is left is a soft, wide space of nothing in particular. Just being here. Sense how the breath moves through you now, noticing, without effort, the gentle rise of the chest or belly as air comes in, the slow, loosening fall as it goes out. The body knows how to breathe. You can simply ride along, like floating on a calm tide. Every exhale is a small release, a tiny surrender, a way of saying, I can rest now. I am allowed to stop. Let that feeling spread through your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, down through your arms and out through your fingers. Allow your awareness to drift once more over your whole body, from the top of your head, down over your forehead, eyes, cheeks. Notice how your tongue rests in your mouth, how your lips gently meet. Move down through your throat, your chest, your heart, quietly beating in its own slow rhythm. carrying you into the night. Feel your rib cage expanding and softening with each breath. Feel the weight of your belly, heavy and relaxed. The broad support under your hips and pelvis, holding you without question, without condition. Your thighs, your knees, your calves, all growing heavier, as if the bed is gently pulling you closer. Imagine that with every breath out, this warm, dim light around you sinks a little deeper into your muscles, into the spaces between the thoughts, into the spaces between each heartbeat, filling the tiny gaps with softness and ease. You are arriving fully in this one quiet moment, arriving in your own body, just as it is. Nothing to change, nothing to improve. Simply here, resting, letting the day slide away behind you like a shoreline you are drifting past. If any thought of tomorrow brushes against your mind, you can acknowledge it kindly. Then let it move on. Tomorrow does not need you yet. This time is not for doing. It is for loosening, for untying, for sinking. Feel again. Head, shoulders, back, hips, legs, feet. Each part settled, each part supported. The whole weight of you accepted without effort, without complaint, as if the bed is quietly saying, "I've got you." You can let go now. The sky of your inner world is deepening, from soft blue into deeper indigo, like velvet spreading slowly overhead. Stars of thought fade out one by one, until only a calm darkness remains, gentle and safe. This is the hush that comes before sleep, the tender space where you do not have to do anything at all. Stay with this feeling of being held, warm, dim light around you, quiet breath moving through you, the day behind you, the night opening gently ahead. Nothing to chase, nowhere to go. Just this soft, steady settling and the slow, easy drift into deeper rest. Notice how the space around you feels a little quieter now. The day is already fading into the background, like a soft picture gently dimming. Nothing asks anything of you here. Nothing needs to be fixed or changed. Just let yourself arrive in this moment. Where you are is enough. How you are is enough. Your body knows how to rest, even if the mind has been busy. Begin to notice that your body is breathing, not because you are making it happen, but because it happens all on its own. A quiet, steady rhythm, always there. There is no need to breathe in any special way. No rules, no counting, only gentle awareness, like watching a calm scene in nature. Sense the next inhale as it begins. Cool, soft air coming in through your nose or mouth. Imagine it as a light, soothing breeze entering your chest, a gentle wind that knows exactly where to go. Feel that cool breeze brushing the inside of your chest, touching the heart area with kindness, almost as if the breath is whispering, "I am here with you." And as the breath turns and moves out again, feel the exhale as a warm, comforting sigh. like the soft warmth of a blanket around your shoulders, a quiet release that says, you can soften now. Inhale, a cool, soothing breeze. Exhale, a warm, tender sigh. Nothing forced, just a natural wave moving through you. If the mind wanders, that is completely okay. Thoughts may rise and fall like little ripples on the surface of a lake. You do not need to push them away. Each time you notice you have drifted into thought, let the next breath be a gentle welcome back, not a correction, just a soft return. The inhale arrives like a small, refreshing tide, coming in to meet the shore of your chest. The exhale glides back out, carrying away a little bit of tension each time. You might imagine your breath as an ocean, calm and steady at night. Waves rolling in, smooth and quiet. Waves rolling out, leaving the sand more peaceful each time. As the breath flows in, sense that cool breeze moving into the heart space, into the shoulders, into the places that worked hard today. Every inhale bringing in ease, a suggestion of comfort, a feeling of, you have done enough for now. You do not have to earn this kindness. And as the breath flows out, feel the warmth of it easing out through the chest, the throat, the jaw. A warm exhale that melts a little tightness, releasing the weight of self-criticism, loosening the grip of I should have, softening the edges of old worries. Let the words soften and ease linger for a moment inside you. As you breathe in, silently whisper to yourself, soften. As you breathe out, ease, softening on the inhale, easing on the exhale. No need to repeat it perfectly. Just a gentle rhythm, like a lullaby under your breath. Imagine a small animal sleeping safely, its body rising and falling in a calm, steady way. Each breath soft, unhurried, completely at peace. Nothing to prove, nothing to explain. Your breath can be like that too. Comfortable, natural, trusting. When you notice any tightness in the chest, let the next inhale be a cool, soft breeze touching that place. Not trying to force it open, just resting there with quiet care. And as you exhale, let warmth move through that tightness like a gentle hand resting over your heart, saying, it is okay to let go a little. If any part of you is judging how you are breathing or how relaxed you are, wrap that judging part in a slow, warm exhale. Give it a sigh of understanding, not resistance. Inhale as if you are breathing in kindness from the air around you. Exhale as if you are sending comfort back into your own body. Inhale, I am here with you. Exhale, it's okay, it's okay. Let those simple messages drift through you, not as something to repeat perfectly, but as a feeling riding on the breath, a feeling of being cared for from the inside out. With each cool breath in, the heart receives a soft, quiet yes to your own existence. Yes, even with all your worries. Yes, even with all your unfinished tasks. With each warm breath out, the body lets go of a little armor. a little tension in the neck, a little effort in the face. You might feel the shoulders drop or the chest loosen, or maybe nothing obvious at all. Even when you do not feel much, the kindness is still there. Breathing now like gentle waves coming in, going out. Each one a small act of compassion. Notice how the mind may still try to rush, to replay the day, to plan for tomorrow. You do not have to argue with it. Instead, offer the mind a soft place to rest. Let it lie down on the rhythm of your breathing, like a tired bird folding its wings on a safe branch, held by the steady rise and fall. Cool, soothing air arriving, warm, comforting air leaving. In, a soft touch of care. Out, a tender release. Imagine, just for now, that you do not have to improve yourself. You do not have to be calmer or better or different. You only have to be breathing. Each inhale tells your heart, I see you. Each exhale tells your heart, you are allowed to rest. Let those words move in time with your breath, very gently, very slowly. I see you. As the breath comes in, you are allowed to rest as the breath flows out. If emotions stir, or if you feel nothing at all, both are welcome. The breath will hold you either way. Kindness does not rush, and it does not demand. So just continue floating on this natural rhythm. No effort, no pressure, only the quiet comfort of breathing with yourself instead of against yourself. Notice any small pockets of ease that are starting to appear. Maybe in the chest, the belly, the space behind the eyes. Let those pockets of ease spread with each breath, slowly, gently, like warmth seeping into cool sand at night. Nothing dramatic, nothing forced, just a gradual softening. The more you allow the breath to move in its own way, the more you may feel supported by it. Like being rocked very lightly by a calm tide, held and held and held again. Inhale, cool and kind. Exhale, warm and gentle. Inhale, a quiet, it's okay. Exhale, a deeper settling, a loosening into rest. Stay with this sweet, simple rhythm, as if you are listening to a soft song from within your own chest. Let the words soften, let the thoughts blur at the edges, and let each easy breath carry you further into quiet, into safety, into a deep, tender stillness, where you can simply be and breathe and rest. The day is slowly fading now, like the last light softening at the edge of the sky. Around you, the space is becoming quieter. Shadows deepen, sounds grow softer, and the world begins to exhale. You are here, in this gentle pocket of time, and nothing else is needed. Notice how your body rests where it is, supported, held, safe enough to loosen little by little. You do not have to rush anything here. If your mind is still busy, that is okay. Thoughts from the day may still be moving, circling, tugging at your attention. They do not need to stop all at once. They are simply showing that you have lived a full day, that you have been trying, and that effort is seen. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose. Feel the air as it arrives, cool and gentle. Then let it flow out, long and soft, through your mouth. As the breath leaves, imagine a small wave of the day leaving with it. Again, breathe in without forcing, and breathe out with just a touch more softness. Each breath a quiet signal that it is time to let go, piece by piece. In your mind, picture your hands resting lightly in your lap or at your sides. Imagine that all the moments of today are like small, smooth stones resting in your palms. Some stones feel warm with joy or connection. Some carry the weight of stress or worry or things you wish had gone differently. Each one a tiny piece of the day. Feel the slight weight of those stones. Not too heavy, but enough to be felt. Enough to keep the hands from fully relaxing. Enough to keep the mind just a little alert. Now, nearby, sense a soft woven basket. It is open, safe, and close enough that you do not have to reach far. This basket is here to hold what you no longer need to carry tonight. Gently choose one stone from your hand. Maybe it is a conversation that keeps replaying. Maybe it is something you did not finish, or something you wish you had said or done differently. You do not have to solve it right now. Just notice it, the feeling of it. With a calm, easy motion in your mind, place that stone into the basket. Hear the faintest sound as it settles among the others. Feel your hand just a little lighter. You are not throwing the moment away. You are simply putting it down for the night. Take another quiet breath. Notice the space that opens when one small weight is released. Even if it is only a tiny bit of space, it matters. It is enough. Now, choose another stone. Perhaps this one is a piece of tension in your body. Tight shoulders, a tired back, a heaviness behind the eyes. Give this sensation its own stone. See it resting in your hand. And then, just as gently, set it into the basket. Allow your shoulders to soften, even a fraction. Let your jaw loosen, your forehead smooth. The body is learning it does not have to hold so tightly anymore. Breath moves in and breath moves out. With each exhale, another small stone can be set aside. The task you did not complete, the message you did not answer, the moment that felt awkward or unfinished. One by one, they can all find a resting place in that soft basket. You do not have to remember every detail. You do not have to explain why each stone feels the way it does. It is enough to know that it has weight, and that tonight you are allowed to put it down. You are allowed to be lighter. As the basket fills, notice how your hands feel now. Perhaps a little emptier, perhaps more relaxed, more open, more at ease. They are no longer curled around the day. They are beginning to rest. Far away, picture a small town at twilight. The sun has slipped below the horizon. The sky holds that soft, gentle blue that comes just before night. One by one, tiny warm lights begin to appear in the windows. A porch light glows, then quietly turns off. A lamp in an upstairs room softens and then dims. Shutters close. Curtains are drawn. The town is not gone. It is simply settling the way you are settling now. Imagine your thoughts as those small lights. Each one has been useful and bright during the day. They helped you move, decide, react, care. Now, like the lights in the town, they are allowed to dim. A thought about work. Click. It goes quiet for the night. A thought about someone you care about. Click. It softens, wrapped in a gentle sense of, I cared enough today. A thought about something that felt hard. Click. The light narrows, then eases into darkness. Not all at once, just one light at a time. One window after another, growing still, growing dark, in a peaceful way. As if the whole town is saying, enough for today, rest now. If any thought clings to you, as some do, you can imagine placing it in that same woven basket. Or you might imagine setting it on a leaf and placing the leaf in a slow, quiet stream that moves through the edge of the town. The water is calm and safe. It carries each leaf away at a gentle pace. See one thought on a leaf. See it glide on the surface of the water. No splashing, no struggle. Just an easy, steady drifting around the bend, out of sight for now. You can always meet these thoughts again in the light of a new day. For tonight, they are being cared for by the stream, by the basket, by the soft darkness that holds everything. You do not have to hold them with your tired mind. Feel into this truth, even if only a part of you believes it. You did enough today. With the energy you had, with the knowledge and strength you had in each moment, you did enough to arrive here. Maybe things were messy. Maybe there were small mistakes, or sharp words, or moments of doubt. These are part of being human. They do not cancel the effort, the care, the quiet ways you tried. Whisper inside yourself in whatever way feels natural. I did enough for today. I am allowed to rest now. Notice how those words land in your body. If they feel unfamiliar, that is okay. They can still be gently true. Imagine a door behind you, the door of this day. It does not slam shut. It does not lock. It moves slowly, kindly, as if guided by a soft, steady hand. All that belongs to this day remains on the other side. The busyness, the noise, the choices, the conversations, they are safe there, waiting if they are ever needed again. You are here, just on this side of the door, wrapped in quiet. With every calm breath, the door moves a little closer to being closed, not forcing, just easing, allowing the gap to narrow until the sounds of the day grow faint, then fainter still. Your body understands this language, the language of slowing, the language of not now, not tonight. It begins to follow, softening into the mattress, into the pillow, into the darkness that holds you. Hands loose, face relaxed, belly soft, breath moving like a slow tide in and out without effort. If any last stones remain in your hands, you may simply let them slip from your fingers now. They know where to go. Into the basket, into the stream, into the quiet of the closing day. You have reached the part of the night where nothing more is asked of you. No decisions, no fixing, no proving, only being here exactly as you are. Allow that feeling of enough to spread gently through you, from your chest, down your arms, through your back and legs, into your feet. A soft warmth, a gentle weight, telling every part of you that it can rest. The town has gone quiet now. Most windows are dark. Only a few soft glows remain, like distant stars. Even they will soon dim as sleep settles over every roof and tree and path. Here, in this stillness, you are held by the same night. You are part of this slow, peaceful turning toward rest. You have laid the day down. You are allowed to drift, to loosen, to slip into the deep comfort waiting just beyond words. Quietly, gently, easing into the softness of sleep. The night is soft around you now, quiet, gentle, unhurried. Nothing is asking for your attention. Nothing is pulling you away. All of you can arrive here, slowly, in your own way. Notice how your body is already beginning to understand. Muscles easing, breath a little slower, thoughts drifting just a bit farther apart. In this calm, a doorway begins to open inside. A doorway into a place that feels deeply safe, familiar in a way you may not even be able to explain. A place that has been waiting for you. This place belongs only to you. No one else needs to know about it. No one else has a key. Here, you are completely safe, completely allowed to be exactly as you are. Let this place take whatever shape feels most comforting. Maybe it is a small, quiet room with warm blankets and soft pillows. Maybe it is a peaceful cabin with a gentle fire, glowing low and steady. Maybe it is a sheltered garden at night, with soft earth beneath you and the hush of leaves in the dark. Notice which one your body leans toward. The space that makes your chest soften. The space where your shoulders begin to drop without effort. Trust that first, quiet pull of comfort. Begin to step inside. Feel how the air changes as you enter. Warmer or cooler, just the way you like it. The kind of air that feels kind against your skin. If you find yourself in a cozy room, you might see a soft light resting in one corner. Not bright, just enough to make the whole space feel gentle and inviting. Blankets are waiting, heavy or light, exactly how your body likes to be held. If you are in a cabin, the fire glows in the hearth, flames low and calm, never loud, never wild. Only that slow, quiet motion of warmth. The room is wrapped in a stillness that feels protective and kind. If you are in a garden at night, the darkness is friendly, not empty. Stars hang above like quiet companions. You might hear the softest rustle of leaves, or a distant, harmless sound that only makes the night feel more alive and more safe. The ground supports you fully, steady and cool or softly warm beneath you. Take a moment to feel where you are. Notice how your body rests in this place, the way your weight is held, the way the ground or the bed or the chair welcomes every part of you. Something underneath you is steady and reliable. It does not ask you to be strong. It does not ask you to perform or explain. It simply holds you quietly, without question. Notice any place in your body that still feels a little guarded. Maybe the jaw is still held tight. Maybe the hands are curled. Maybe the breath is a little shallow. In this safe place, those parts no longer need to stand watch. They have done enough. They have carried you through so much. Now they are invited to rest. Imagine a gentle warmth spreading through this space. Soft, like the glow from the fire, or the hush of starlight, or the dim lamp in the corner. This warmth is calm and unhurried. It moves toward every tense place with patience. It reaches your jaw, and the muscles melt just a little. It reaches your shoulders, and they sink a bit closer to the support beneath you. It reaches your hands, and the fingers slowly uncurl, knowing they do not have to hold anything right now. Each breath carries that warmth a little deeper inside. In this place, nothing is expected of you. You do not have to be brave. You do not have to be cheerful. You do not have to be productive or impressive or wise. Here, you are accepted exactly as you are in this moment, tired or restless, peaceful or uncertain. All of you is allowed. Notice how the air in this space seems to understand you. Each inhale feels like a quiet yes. Each exhale feels like a gentle letting go. Breath moves in and out, calm and steady, like a slow tide. Listen for the small, harmless sounds around you. Maybe the soft crackle of a log settling in the fire. Maybe a distant nightbird calling, and then growing quiet again. Maybe the quietest whisper of fabric as you shift into a more comfortable position. Every sound in this place is friendly. Nothing startles, nothing threatens. Everything that exists here is part of your safety. If thoughts appear, that is all right. They may wander in, as they always do. In this sanctuary, they do not need to be pushed away. They can simply drift through, like clouds passing across a calm, dark sky. Your body knows this is a haven. Your nervous system hears the message in the stillness. You are safe. You are protected. You are allowed to rest. Notice how, as you rest here, your inner guard quietly steps down. The part of you that stays alert, always scanning, always ready. Here, that part can gently set down its burden. No danger to watch for, no alarm to hold. If you like, you might picture this part of you curling up nearby, wrapped in its own soft blanket, breathing slowly, finally given permission to sleep. You can thank it, silently, for all the times it watched over you. and then let it rest. Now the whole space seems to lean closer around you in a comforting way, like a soft embrace that does not press or cling, just a presence that says, I am here. You are not alone in this quiet. Notice how your chest feels, how the breath moves in and out with less effort, how each exhale seems to sink you deeper into comfort, a gentle dropping, layer by layer, into safety. This place is yours. It lives inside you in a quiet room of your imagination and your body's memory. You do not have to travel far to find it. All it takes is this soft turning inward, this simple remembering. Know that you can return here on any night, any time your heart feels tired, any time your mind feels crowded. This sanctuary will be waiting, patient and unchanged. For now, let yourself linger. No need to go anywhere. No need to prepare for anything. Nothing to solve and nothing to fix. Just this soft bed, or this gentle chair, or this patch of earth beneath you. Just the quiet weights of blankets or the light brush of air on your skin. Just the warmth that holds you from the inside and the outside at once. Stay with the feeling of being completely allowed. Allowed to be quiet. Allowed to be still. Allowed to drift away into sleep when your body is ready. Thoughts may grow slower. Breath may grow deeper. Awareness may gently blur at the edges. All of that is welcome here. This is your safe, quiet place. A place where you are cherished without effort. A place where you can gently let go of the day and of all the days before it. Nothing heavy needs to come with you now. Let the calm of this sanctuary wrap around you like the softest blanket. Let the hush of it move through you, soothing every last ripple of tension. Let yourself sink and float and rest in this tender, protective quiet. And as the night stretches on, this haven will hold you, breath by breath, moment by moment, carrying you gently toward deep, healing sleep in your own time, in your own way, in this safe, quiet place within. The night is quiet around you now, soft, slow and gentle. Feel the way the air meets your skin, the way the weight of your body is held. Nothing to fix, nothing to prove, just this slow, tender moment. Let your breath be easy and unhurried, a natural rise, a natural fall, like the tide coming in and slipping away again. With each exhale, notice a little more heaviness leaving. With each inhale, notice a little more softness arriving. You do not have to breathe in any special way. Simply notice what is already happening. Somewhere beneath your ribs, your heart is resting, always working, always beating, always trying its best to carry you through each day. For now, bring a quiet, gentle attention toward that space in your chest, not forcing anything, just a soft turning of awareness, as if you are slowly turning toward a dear friend. Imagine, right there at the center of your chest, a small, warm glow. Very soft, very steady, like the faint light of a candle in a cozy, dark room. This glow is your tender heart, the part of you that feels, the part that cares, the part that keeps going, even when it is tired. Notice if this glow feels bright or faint, strong or fragile. However it appears is perfectly all right. You are only observing with kindness. If it helps, picture your heart like a tiny, gentle bird, so small, so delicate, cupped safely in two warm hands. These hands are patient. They do not squeeze. They do not rush. They simply hold with quiet care. Feel those warm hands as if they are made of kindness itself, supporting this tender bird, sheltering it from the wind of the day, letting it rest. Perhaps this bird has flown through storms today, heavy conversations, busy thoughts, old worries returning again and again. Maybe it has tried so hard to keep you going, to keep you kind, to keep you functioning when you were so very tired. Notice if any part of you feels a little sad or worn out as you sense this. If so, let that sadness be completely welcome here. It does not need to be pushed away. It can simply rest like the bird in those gentle hands. In your own quiet way, begin to speak to your heart. You might say, silently inside, "You have carried so much." Let the words be simple and true. You have carried so much. Feel how those words land in your chest, noticing any tiny shift, any softening, or even a little resistance. Everything is allowed. Again, in your own time, offer another phrase of kindness. Thank you for getting me through today. Slowly, kindly, thank you for getting me through today. Even if the day did not go the way you hoped, even if you felt you did not do enough, your heart still showed up, beat by beat, moment by moment. Let your awareness rest on that simple fact. Your heart stayed with you through every thought, every feeling, every demand. Now sense a warm blanket gently wrapping around your chest, soft and comforting, not tight, just a steady, soothing weight. Feel that warmth spreading across your rib cage, over your shoulders, around your back, as if your whole upper body is being cradled and held. Within that cozy wrap, your heart can relax a little more. It does not have to be brave right now. It does not have to be strong. It only needs to be here. If any part of you feels guarded or unsure about this softness, that is all right. You might notice a voice that says, "I should be tougher. I should not need this." Let that voice be held in the same warm blanket. It too has tried to protect you. It too is tired. Quietly, inside, you might say, "I see how hard you have worked to protect me. Thank you." Feel how the warmth in your chest responds. Maybe it loosens the smallest amount. Maybe it stays the same. Both are okay. Notice the rhythm of your breath again, how it moves gently under your hands or under the blanket of awareness, rising, falling, supporting you without being asked. As you breathe in, imagine you are breathing kindness into your heart. A soft, mild kindness. Nothing overwhelming. Just a gentle, warm breeze. As you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out all the tension your heart has been holding. The worries, the pressures, the quiet ache of trying so hard. With each breath in, the little glowing light in your chest grows just a touch warmer. With each breath out, any tightness around it slowly unwinds. Not all at once, just as much as feels safe for tonight. If your thoughts wander, that is perfectly natural. Each time you notice, simply and softly come back to the glow, back to the gentle bird, back to the feeling of being wrapped and held. Inside, offer another phrase of kindness to your heart. You might say, "You are doing the best you can." Pause to let that sink in. You are doing the best you can. If another part of you argues or doubts, do not push it away. Let that part sit nearby and feel the same warmth. No one inside you is excluded from this kindness. Now, say to your heart, very gently, "It is okay to rest now." Feel how true those words are in this moment. Nothing urgent is required of you. Nothing more needs to be accomplished. It is okay to rest now. Imagine the tiny bird of your heart settling more deeply into those loving hands. Its wings folding in, its breathing slow and easy. Safe, protected, understood. Sense the glowing light in your chest becoming softer but more stable. Not a spotlight, just a steady ember, quietly warming you from the inside. If tears feel close, know they do not need to fall. They can simply hover there as a gentle feeling. A tender recognition that you have been holding so much for so long. Whisper inwardly, in whatever words feel right to you, "I am here with you. I am not leaving you alone with this." Allow your own presence to surround your heart, like a soft cocoon, like night air that is mild and caring. Notice how it feels to be on your own side, even a little. To stand with your own heart instead of against it. This is not a performance. This is a quiet promise. Your chest is wrapped in warmth. Your heart is cradled in gentle hands. Your breath is a slow, soothing rhythm, rocking you from the inside. Stay with this comforting feeling, the sense that everything within you is allowed to be exactly as it is and still be held kindly. Weariness is allowed. Sadness is allowed. Nothing disqualifies you from care. Let the glow in your chest spread out just a little further now, into your shoulders, down through your arms, perhaps even into your hands and fingers. Imagine that wherever this warmth touches, it whispers the same message. Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for getting me through. Feel how your body responds to these words. Any tiny release, any softening in your jaw, your neck, your face. Let it happen in its own time. If you wish, Rest one hand, or both, over your chest in your mind. Picture the contact. Gentle, reassuring, as if you are the one holding that little bird of your heart with infinite care. Silently say, I am learning to be kind to you. You matter to me. Let the night hold those words. Let your heart receive them in its own quiet way. No forcing, no pressure, just a tender offering. Now, allow everything to grow even quieter inside. Thoughts slow, breath soft. The glow in your chest, a calm, steady presence. Your heart has been seen. Your heart has been thanked. Your heart is wrapped in warmth and understanding. Rest here, cradled by your own gentle attention, safe in this soft, welcoming darkness. Let your breath continue its slow rhythm. Let the warmth in your chest stay with you, quietly as you drift deeper into rest and deeper into peaceful, tender silence. The night is quiet around you now, soft, steady, and kind. Feel the way this softness reaches you, the way the air seems a little slower, the way your body knows it is time to ease, to loosen, to let the day fall away. Your breath moves in and out. Nothing to force, nothing to get right, just this gentle rhythm like a small tide washing in and out. As the body settles, the mind may still feel busy, thoughts circling, old worries replaying, little jabs of criticism, soft but sharp. That voice inside that says, you should have done more, or done better, or been different somehow. Notice how familiar that voice is, how quickly it speaks. It might say, you didn't do enough today. You should be further along. You should have handled that differently. Allow those words to be heard, just for a moment, not as truth, simply as sounds, like a radio playing somewhere in another room, always on, always commenting. In this quiet space, you do not have to argue with that voice. You do not have to obey it. You do not have to silence it by force. Instead, you can meet it with something new. Imagine that this inner critic is not a monster, not an enemy, but a small, tired figure who has been working overtime for years, always watching, always checking, always trying in its own clumsy way to keep you safe. See this figure standing near you, tiny shoulders tense and hunched, hands full of heavy bags, each bag labeled with a should. I should have done more. I should not have said that. I should be stronger. I should be different. These bags look so heavy, so worn. This little protector has been carrying them for such a long time. Notice how hard it has been working for you. Always on guard, always bracing for something to go wrong, always pushing you to try harder, to be better, to never, ever slip. In this soft night, you might feel a quiet kindness rise in you, a small, gentle warmth, like a candle glowing. From that warmth, imagine speaking to this inner critic in a very soft voice. You've tried so hard. You've been on duty for such a long time. You must be so tired. Watch how the little figure pauses, how it looks up, surprised. No one has talked to it this way before. Not with gentleness, not with understanding. You don't have to drop the bags all at once, you might say. Just one for now, only if you'd like. It's all right. You're safe here. Perhaps the figure loosens its grip on a single bag of shoulds. The bag labelled "I should be perfect." See it slowly set that one bag down on the floor beside you. As it lets go, feel something in your own body loosen, just a little. A tiny space opening in your chest. A small softness spreading through your shoulders, your jaw, your belly. Your breath moves in and out. Easy, unhurried. Another bag might be ready to rest now. The one that says, "I should not have messed up. I should never make mistakes." Again, you speak with that warm, steady kindness. It's all right. It's safe to put that one down for the night. You've been carrying it for so long. The small protector slowly lowers the bag. You feel the air grow a little lighter around you, like a window has opened, letting in a calmer breeze. Somewhere in the background, that inner radio of criticism is still playing. But now, you have a hand on the volume dial. You do not need to switch it off completely. You simply begin to turn the volume down, a little softer and softer. The words are still there, far away. But they no longer flood the whole room. They become a faint murmur, barely noticeable over the slow sound of your breathing. Every time you breathe out, picture your hand turning the volume down just a bit more. On the exhale, the voice becomes gentler, more distant, less sharp. On the inhale, you gather a feeling of warmth and calm inside your chest. If a harsh thought appears, you might notice it like a cloud forming in the night sky. At first, it has hard edges. A sentence, a criticism, a fear. Without pushing it away, simply watch. The cloud begins to soften. The edges blur. And then the words themselves dissolve into pale, harmless mist. Slowly, the cloud drifts across the dark sky of your mind. It doesn't cling. It doesn't weigh anything. It just passes by, and then it is gone. More clouds may come. Old stories, old self-judgments. Each one appears, softens, and drifts. You do not have to hold them. You do not have to climb into them. All the while, your body is growing heavier against the bed, supported, held, safe. Return now to the little inner critic standing nearby, so small, so overworked, so loyal. You might imagine offering it a place to rest, a cozy corner in this inner room, soft cushions, a warm, gentle light, a blanket waiting, open and inviting. You speak again with that same tenderness. You've tried so hard to protect me. Thank you. For tonight you can rest. I'll be all right. You don't have to watch everything. Not right now. See the tiny figure hesitate, still clutching a few bags of shoulds, still unsure. You reassure it once more. It's all right. Nothing needs to be fixed tonight. Nothing needs to be improved. You can curl up and sleep. You've done enough for today. Slowly, carefully, the protector sets the last few bags down. Each bag grows smaller as it touches the floor, shrinking, softening, until they look almost weightless. Harmless shapes in the corner, no longer pulling on your shoulders. The figure steps toward the cozy corner, feeling unsure but drawn to the warmth. It climbs onto the soft cushions, pulls the blanket up, lies down with a tiny sigh. In your own body, notice how this feels. A little more room in your chest, more ease around your heart, more space behind your eyes. You whisper inside yourself, as if speaking to that resting figure and to your whole being at once. You've tried so hard. You've done enough. You can rest now. Feel the truth of that settle into your muscles. Your face softens. The small muscles around your mouth and eyes relax. Your tongue settles gently in your mouth. Your shoulders melt a bit more into the bed. Each breath out is a letting go, releasing pressure, releasing the need to perform, releasing the urge to review the day again and again. Here, in this moment, perfection has no job. There is no standard to meet, no score to keep, no test to pass. All that's asked of you is to be here, exactly as you are. A human being who has tried and stumbled and tried again. A heart that has carried so much. If any self-critical thought flickers up again, greet it softly. Oh, there you are. Thank you for caring. It's night now. You can sleep. Watch it turn into another small cloud in the sky of your mind, drifting, thinning, disappearing into the deeper dark, where the stars of your quiet awareness shine gently. The radio of criticism is almost completely silent now. Just the barest echo far in the distance. Your hand rests on the dial, relaxed. You know you can always turn it down when you need to. The little protector in the corner sleeps peacefully, breathing slow and steady, finally off duty, finally allowed to simply be. Let that same permission move through you. You are allowed to stop trying for a while, allowed to stop fixing, improving, correcting, allowed to be unfinished and still completely worthy of rest. Feel the bed holding your weight. Feel the quiet holding your thoughts. Feel a gentle kindness holding your whole being. Nothing to earn, nothing to prove. Not here, not now. Only this soft breathing, this calm night, this tender knowing that just as you are, it's all right. You've tried so hard, and you can rest now. Let those words drift through you like a lullaby. It's all right. You've tried so hard. You can rest now, and as the night deepens around you, trust that this kindness can keep watch while you simply sink further into quiet and into sleep. The night is quiet around you now, soft, steady, and kind. Your body is already beginning to understand that nothing more is needed, nothing to solve, nothing to prove, just the gentle rise and fall of your breath, the weight of your body supported, the softness of this moment holding you. As you feel the slow rhythm of your breathing, notice how the air moves in and out like a small tide, coming in, going out, again and again, without effort. Every exhale can be a tiny letting go, a small untying, a loosening around the day you have lived and around all the days that came before it. Now, in your mind, imagine a quiet bedside table, simple, still, waiting beside you in the soft glow of night. On this table, picture a single book, not a small book, a gentle, full one, thick with pages, the book of your life. The cover might be worn in places like something often held. It might be plain or simple or beautifully marked by time. However it appears, it feels familiar, like something that has always been yours. This book holds every moment you have lived, the bright days and the dull ones, the hard hours and the gentle, ordinary minutes that passed almost unnoticed. All of it is here. See it resting there on the bedside table. It does not need to be opened right now. It does not need to be read or explained or fixed. Tonight, it only needs to be honored. Imagine a soft, golden light falling around this book. Not harsh or bright, just a quiet, warm glow, as if the night itself were offering a kind attention, a wordless, understanding gaze. This light does not choose between good pages and bad pages. It does not separate successes from mistakes. It simply rests on everything, equally gentle, equally kind. Let your breath move slowly as you rest with this image, the book of your life, the glow of compassion surrounding it. Nothing rejected, nothing erased. Somewhere inside those pages are younger versions of you. Times when you did not yet know what you know now. Moments when you tried and stumbled and tried again. Moments when you were simply doing the best you could. The golden light reaches them too. Those younger selves, those old worries, those first heartbreaks and first hopes, they are all held in this same soft glow. You do not need to relive any of those scenes. You do not have to see them clearly. Just know that they are there, written in gentle ink, wrapped in warmth, acknowledged, not judged. Some pages carry your joys, laughter that shook your whole body, small victories, quiet mornings that felt right in a simple, honest way. Those moments are here as well. They shimmer softly under the same golden light, not brighter than the hard moments, not separate, just part of the whole. Notice how it feels to sense your life this way, not as one problem, or one regret, or one worry, but as a long, rich story with so many chapters, so many seasons, so many changes. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Let your chest rise and fall while you rest inside this wider view. Now imagine that beside the book, a kind presence has taken a seat. You might think of it as a wiser, gentler version of you, or as someone who loves you deeply and truly understands, or simply as a warm, steady goodness without a name, This presence reaches out and places a hand on the cover of the book. The touch is light, reassuring, unhurried. Feel what that means. Your whole story, touched with kindness. All the pages, the ones you are proud of and the ones you find hard to look at. All of them under this gentle hand. Nothing is being rewritten tonight. Nothing is crossed out. There is no red pen, no harsh review. Only a quiet blessing over everything that has brought you here. If a part of you wants to hide certain pages, you might notice that gently. Some chapters might feel heavy, or confusing, or painful. You do not have to open them. You only allow them to exist inside the book, under this soft, steady hand. The kind presence understands the effort it took to live these pages, the choices that were not simple, the nights you lay awake with worry, the mornings you got up anyway. A warm acceptance spreads out from that resting hand, like heat moving through a blanket. Slow, comforting, patient. It reaches the early chapters when everything was new. The middle chapters, crowded with responsibilities and change. The parts still being written, not yet clear, not yet settled. All of it is whispered to softly, without words. Something like, "Of course you are tired. Of course it has felt like a lot. You have carried so much." Let those words land somewhere deep inside. You have carried so much, and you are allowed to rest now. Feel your body respond, even a little. Maybe your shoulders drop. Maybe your jaw becomes softer. Maybe the space behind your eyes grows warm and heavy. Every breath out can help release the idea that you must hold your whole story alone. For this moment, the book is on the table. The kind hand is resting on it. The golden light is surrounding it. You are allowed to simply be the one who is cared for, the one who is witnessed with tenderness, the one who is gently understood. Notice that nothing in your story is outside this circle of compassion. Not the things you wish you had done differently, not the things you are still unsure about, not the times you hurt or were hurt. They are all inside the book. They are all under the same soft hand. They are all bathed in the same quiet golden glow. If your mind starts to wander to one particular page, one specific memory, you might just acknowledge it. Like noticing a single star in a wide night sky. You see it. You do not need to stare at it. You can let your gaze drift back to the whole. Your life is more than any one moment, more than any one mistake, more than any one success. It is a weaving of countless moments, carrying you to this breath, in this bed, in this gentle night. Let your breath flow a little more slowly now. In through the nose, if that is comfortable. Out with a soft sigh, if that feels good. No effort, just ease. With every inhale, imagine the warmth from that golden light moving a little closer to your chest. With every exhale, imagine some small layer of strain loosening, melting, fading away. You do not have to hold yourself so tightly. You do not have to keep reviewing every page before sleep. The story can rest now. You can rest now. The bedside table is steady. The book is safe where it lies. The kind hand remains, guarding and blessing all that you have lived. You are not being measured in this moment. You are being met with quiet respect, quiet love, quiet understanding. Let that truth settle into your body like soft sand settling at the bottom of clear water. Slowly, gently, without rush. Feel the weight of your body a little heavier against where you lie, supported, cradled by the surface beneath you, carried the way your story is carried. If sleep begins to come closer, you can allow it to move through you like a deeper, slower wave. The book of your life will stay right where it is, held in compassion, watched over by kindness. Nothing needs to be finished tonight. Nothing needs to be fixed. Everything is simply acknowledged, wrapped in a soft, forgiving light. Breath by breath, you drift in this feeling of wholeness, of being more than any single chapter, of being entirely worthy of rest. The night is quiet around you now, soft, steady, and kind, and you are gently, completely, tenderly held, just as you are. The night is quiet around you now, soft, steady, and kind. The body has already begun to slow, to sink, to ease. Each breath a little softer, a little less effort. Nothing to rush toward, nothing to keep up with. Feel the gentle weight of your body where you are resting, the contact with the mattress or the blankets, the way the surface receives your weight without question, without demand. Here, you do not have to hold yourself up alone. Notice how the spine settles, how the shoulders let go, even just a little, how the head is held, supported, cradled, all of you allowed to rest. In this moment, nothing needs to be improved. Nothing needs to be fixed. You do not have to be any different from how you are right now. You are already enough for this moment. If thoughts move through the mind, that is all right. If the mind feels busy or restless, that is all right too. Each thought can come and go, like a small wave sliding to shore and washing back again. No need to chase them, no need to push them away. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the breath, the soft expansion as air comes in, the quiet release as it flows out. A rhythm that has been carrying you your whole life. As you breathe, imagine the mattress beneath you becoming a little softer, as though it is gently opening to receive your weight. You can allow yourself to sink a bit more deeply, held, supported, welcomed, exactly as you are. Picture the earth beneath the building, beneath all the layers and floors, steady, unmoving, patient. Imagine that steadiness rising up to meet you through the bed, through the blankets, the earth itself quietly saying, I have you. Rest. In this safe, quiet space, you do not have to try. You do not have to strive. You do not have to prove anything to anyone, not even to yourself. Your only task now is to be. As you lie here, let the simple truth drift through the mind like a soft whisper. As you are enough. Just as you are, in this breath, in this body, you are enough. Nothing more is required from you right now. If the mind wants to argue, that is okay. Thoughts may say you should be doing more, or being more, or changing faster. You do not need to fight them. You can let them pass and gently return to the quiet message beneath. As you are enough, tired or awake, calm or restless, clear or confused. All of it is allowed here. Feel how the body responds when these words are offered kindly. Perhaps a softening behind the eyes, a loosening in the jaw, a little more weight in the arms or the legs. Imagine that with every out-breath, a thin layer of effort melts away. The effort to be perfect. The effort to be strong all the time. The effort to always know what to do. With each exhale, that effort can slide down and out of the body, into the mattress, into the ground below. The earth can hold what you no longer need to carry. You do not have to keep yourself together in this moment. You do not have to hold every piece in place. Here, it is safe to unravel a little, to soften, to simply rest, to trust that you will still be whole. Sense again the support beneath you, the way the bed shapes itself around your body, almost as if many gentle hands are holding you from underneath, light, steady, and endlessly patient. Now, if it feels comfortable, picture yourself resting in a hammock. The air is mild and still. The hammock rocks so slightly it is almost not moving at all. Just the faintest sway, side to side, side to side. The fabric is soft against your skin. It holds you in a gentle curve. Your whole body is allowed to go heavy, like a warm weight in the cradle of the hammock. You are supported in every inch. Above, the sky is clear and quiet, stars scattered in a wide, soft darkness. Their light is distant and calm, not demanding your attention, only keeping you quiet company. Night around you, like a soft blanket. Here in this hammock, you do not have to be on. You do not have to be productive. You do not have to be improving yourself. You are allowed to be exactly how you are and still be worthy of rest. Feel the gentle sway again, the body floating just above the earth, held by strong, steady ropes. With each tiny movement, muscles let go a bit more. The mind grows a little quieter, a little more willing to drift. Repeat softly inside, in your own way and your own timing. As I am enough. Nothing to fix, nothing to change in this moment. I am allowed to rest. Notice how it feels to offer this kindness to yourself. No pressure, no conditions. Just a simple, quiet permission to be human. If sleepiness comes and pulls your attention away, that is welcome. If your awareness blurs, if you miss parts of these words, that is perfectly all right. You do not need to listen closely. The body knows how to rest without effort. The breath continues, smooth and easy. The heart keeps its soft rhythm. The muscles grow heavier, warmer, more relaxed. All of this happening on its own. Now imagine the hammock slowly transforming into a small boat resting on a calm lake at night. The water is completely still. The boat barely moves, just the most delicate rocking beneath you. You are lying on your back, looking up into the wide, starlit sky. The lake is like a mirror, dark and gentle. It supports the boat, which supports you. Layers of safety, one upon another, held by water, by wood, by night itself. The air is cool and soft on your skin. The sounds are distant and muted, as if the world has drawn a quiet curtain around you. Each breath you take seems to blend with the silence. You are part of the stillness, not separate from it. Here, on this calm lake, there is nothing to reach for, nowhere you need to go. The boat does not need to move. You do not need to steer or guide anything. All that is asked of you is to float, to be carried, to allow yourself to rest in gentle acceptance, to trust that the water will hold you without question, without condition. As you lie here, imagine your body becoming very light, almost weightless, as though the tension is slowly dissolving and drifting away over the surface of the lake. What remains is soft, quiet, and at ease. Again, the simple truth rises like a soft tide. As you are enough. No better version of you is required for this moment of rest. You are already worthy of this peace. Stay with the feeling that nothing more is needed. Not another task, not another thought, not another improvement. Allow that sense of enough to settle into your chest, your belly, your limbs. Let it soak into your muscles and your bones, like warm water soaking into dry earth, filling the spaces inside you with gentle comfort. If the mind drifts away, it drifts. If it circles back, it circles back. Everything that happens is allowed. Acceptance spreads quietly like the night sky. The body is sinking, resting, receiving. The bed, or the hammock, or the small boat on the lake holds you with the same steady care. You are safe to surrender to this softness, safe to slip into a peace where nothing more is required. Breath by breath, the need to do slowly fades. The need to be different slowly softens. What remains is simple presence, warm, quiet, enough. And now, in this deep, gentle stillness, you can continue to drift, held by the night, held by the earth, held by your own kind acceptance, as you are, already enough. Night has settled all around now, soft and deep, quiet and close. The day has gently closed its eyes. The bright edges have faded. The noise has softened. And the dark has come, not as an enemy, but as a kind, patient friend. Feel how the night wraps around this moment. Not heavy, not harsh, just a gentle, dark blanket spread over everything that needs to rest. Outside, the sky is wide and calm, a deep, dark sea of quiet. Across that quiet, small stars keep you company. They are not loud or demanding. They simply stand there with you, shining in the distance like soft, steady breaths of light. Each star is a tiny, patient heartbeat in the sky. They do not rush you. They do not expect anything from you. They just share the same night, the same stillness, the same air you are breathing now. High above, the moon is watching with a gentle, faraway gaze, not judging, not measuring, just keeping a soft, distant watch, like an old friend sitting silently in the corner of the room, awake just long enough to make sure you are safe. The moon does not need to speak. Its pale light says everything for it. I am here. You are not alone in this dark. You are wrapped in my quiet, silver care. All around, the world is easing into sleep. Houses have turned off their lights one by one. Warm rooms have cooled into a peaceful hush. Curtains are still. Doorways are quiet. The world behind those walls is resting. Inside those houses, people lie in their beds. They too have set their worries aside for the night. They have turned away from screens and lists and tasks. They have laid down their thoughts, even if just for a while. Breaths slow, bodies sink, hearts lean into the darkness for comfort. You belong to this same quiet. You are part of this shared pause. Even if you feel separate, even if your mind is busy, the night is holding you along with everything else. Nothing in you is outside of this gentle, restful world. Far beyond the walls, animals have found their places too. Birds nestle into feathered nests, heads tucked under soft wings. Small creatures curl into narrow burrows and hidden hollows, wrapped in earth and roots and fur. They trust the darkness to keep them safe while they sleep. The forest stands still. Trees rise like calm, dark guardians under the sky. Their branches no longer reaching for sun, but simply resting, outlined softly against the starry night. Leaves whisper quietly, if the air moves at all. Roots hold the ground with steady, silent strength. Somewhere, a fox settles in a den. Somewhere, a deer lies down in tall grass. Somewhere, a cat curls in a circle on a soft chair. The whole living world is folding itself into smaller, warmer shapes. Each breath, a gentle surrender to the softness of night. Notice how your own body fits into this picture. Here you are, in your place of rest, held by the surface beneath you, supported without any effort from you, allowed to loosen and release and let go. Any sharp lines from the day begin to blur. Thoughts that felt harsh can grow softer at the edges. Memories that tugged at you can fade into the distance, like sounds down a long hallway. The night does not want you to fight them. It simply offers you a darker, quieter space where they do not need to be so bright. If any unease lingers in the dark, notice how gently the night answers it. It does not argue. It does not push you to be brave. It just stays present, soft, steady, like a hand resting lightly over yours, not gripping, not pulling, just there. The darkness around you is not here to hide you. It is here to give you privacy to rest, to loosen the constant seeing, the constant doing, the constant choosing. With the lights low, nothing needs to perform anymore. Not your face, not your voice, not your thoughts. In this gentle dark, you do not have to be on. You do not need to impress anyone. You do not need to achieve or fix or solve. You are allowed to simply exist, to breathe, to drift, to soften. Night is like a friend who understands without needing explanations. It sees that you are tired, even from carrying things you cannot put into words. It knows the quiet ache that comes from trying so hard. So it draws the curtain of darkness and whispers, "Rest now. You have done enough for today." Feel how the shadows soften the room. Corners blur. Objects fade into simple shapes. What was sharp and clear under daylight becomes gentle, vague outlines. Nothing demands your attention. Nothing insists on being seen. The world's edges are dissolving into a tender hush. Outside, the streets are calmer. Fewer footsteps, fewer engines. More silence filling the spaces between sounds, like a soft, invisible cushion. Imagine each house on your street, or in your town, or in your city. Lights dimmed, windows dark. Inside, bodies resting, hearts slowing, minds settling into dreams. More and more lights going out, until the whole landscape settles under one shared, protective darkness. You are one small, cherished being among so many resting hearts. Not forgotten, not overlooked, simply part of a much larger sigh of relief as the world lets go of the day. The night holds all of you, the parts you show and the parts you hide, the parts you are proud of and the parts you are unsure of. Nothing is too much for this wide, gentle darkness. It has room for every feeling, every breath, every small, soft hope inside you. If worries rise up, notice how the night responds. It does not push them away. It simply makes more space. Space for the worry. Space for the breath that follows. Space for the tiny bit of ease that comes when you do not have to push anything down. Here you are accompanied. The stars are small, patient companions. The moon is a quiet guardian. The trees and animals and sleeping houses are silent neighbors, all sharing this same blanket of calm. Even your own breath is like a friend in the dark. In and out, in and out. Faithful and regular, always here with you, walking you slowly toward deeper rest. You do not have to reach for sleep. You do not have to chase it. Just rest in the friendship of this night. Let your body be exactly as it is. Let your thoughts move as slowly as they wish, or drift away on their own time. The night will keep watch for you. It will stand at the edges of your awareness, like a gentle guardian at the door, so you can drift farther and farther inside, into softness, into quiet, into the healing darkness that asks nothing and offers only rest. Now the world around you continues to settle. Houses sleep, creatures sleep, trees stand still beneath the patient sky. And you, held by this kind, watchful night, can float a little deeper into your own warm, comforting quiet. Safe, accompanied, wrapped in the soft, endless arms of the gentle, waiting dark. The day is done now. Nothing more is needed. Nothing more is asked of you. Feel that truth settle around you like a soft blanket. The light is dim. The world is quieting. This is your time to rest. Notice the gentle weight of your body supported from beneath, safe, held. You do not have to hold yourself up right now. The bed is doing that for you. Allow the breath to be simple. Soft in, soft out. No effort, no goal. Just a slow, easy rhythm that carries you. As you breathe, imagine a wave of softness hovering just above the crown of your head. A warm, gentle wave of comfort. With each exhale, it begins to move. Slowly, downward. It glides over your scalp, loosening any small, tight places in your forehead. The muscles around your eyes grow heavy and calm. Brows smoothing, eyes resting back soft in their sockets. That wave of softness moves through your cheeks and jaw. If the jaw is holding, it can soften now. Lips loosening, tongue relaxing in the warmth of your mouth. Nothing to bite down on. Nothing to say. Only rest. Feel the back of your head sink a little deeper into the pillow. Supported, cradled, safe. The wave of softness flows down into your neck. The back of the neck grows long and easy. The sides of the neck relax, as if they are breathing too. Any effort that is still being carried there can melt and run off into the mattress beneath you. With each slow breath, your throat becomes smooth and open, as if a gentle hand is resting there, reminding you, you are safe. You can rest now. That tender wave drifts into your shoulders. They have worked so hard for you. They have carried so much. Now they can drop, even just a little. Let them fall toward the bed, heavy and warm. Any last pieces of the day, any leftover shoulds or worries, feel them sliding down out of the shoulders, down the arms, like sand slipping through open fingers. Warmth moves along your upper arms, down through elbows, into forearms and wrists. Each finger loosens and softens, hands growing heavier, warmer, more distant, like they are already falling asleep before the rest of you. If any small tension shows up, there is nothing you need to do to fix it. Just notice it and let it drizzle down, melting into the mattress. The bed can hold it all for you. Now sense that gentle wave returning to your chest. The front of the body softens, like fabric relaxing in warm water. Across the collarbones and ribs, space opens. Breath spreads out and finds more room. Each inhale is a quiet invitation, filling you with calm. Each exhale is a quiet release, letting go of what you do not need to carry into sleep. Hear the quiet within your own chest, the steady beat, the rise and fall. This body has cared for you all day. Now it is being cared for by rest. The wave of softness reaches your upper back between the shoulder blades, as if warm hands were placed there. The muscles let go, unclenching, unfolding. Your back sinks deeper into support, spine resting protected. With every slow breath, you drift a little further from the edges of the day. Thoughts may come and go, like birds passing in a darkening sky. They do not need answers now. You can watch them from a distance and let them continue on. Say quietly inside, "Rest now. You are safe. Let yourself drift." The wave eases into your belly. The muscles soften, the belly rising and falling in a slow, gentle rhythm. There is nothing to hold in here. No need to brace. No need to be strong. This is a place of softness. If there has been worry sitting in your stomach, an old knot or twist, imagine it loosening one small thread at a time. With every exhale, it unravels and seeps downward into the bed until it is no longer yours to hold. Warmth now fills your lower back, your hips, your pelvis. These deep parts of you can be heavy and relaxed, like smooth stones resting on the ocean floor. Still, safe, surrounded by quiet. Notice how the whole upper body now feels. Heavier, softer, further away from the surface of thinking. You are drifting closer to the edge of sleep, and there is nothing you need to do to help it along. It is happening all by itself. The wave of softness now moves down through your thighs, fronts and backs of the legs, sides, and all the small hidden places imbued with warmth and ease. Any tightness here can melt, as if it is made of wax near a gentle flame. Knees loosen, free of effort. The lower legs grow relaxed and quiet. Calves, shins, ankles, all sinking into the mattress fully supported. Feel your feet now, heels resting, the arches, the tops of the feet, each toe. They do not have to carry you anywhere. They can simply be still. Imagine any last scraps of tension, any remaining bits of worry sliding out through the soles of your feet like water, slowly dripping down through the bed into the earth below, carried away, recycled into calm. Head to toe, you are wrapped in waves of softness. You are safe. You can rest now. Some part of your mind may still be awake, and that is all right. You do not need to push it away. Thoughts can become softer, too less sharp, less important. They can turn into a gentle, distant murmur, like voices in another room, that you no longer need to follow. Imagine now you are standing at the top of a soft, spiraling staircase. The steps are wide and padded, bathed in a warm, dusky glow. Everything feels slow here, quiet, comforting. With your next exhale, you take the first step down. Your foot sinks into softness. The air is warm, peaceful. Each step is effortless, as if you are being gently guided downward. With every slow step, you descend further into calm. The world above grows dim and far away. The staircase curves gently, wrapping you in a soft embrace of shadows and rest. Down and down and down. Nothing to think about, nothing to decide. You are being carried by the motion floating down this spiral of comfort. Around the curve, you sense a quiet room waiting for you below. A warm, dark, silent room that belongs only to you. A place where the day cannot follow, where only rest exists. As you drift lower, words begin to blur at the edges, becoming more like background music than clear thoughts. You are in that gentle borderland now, half awake, half dreaming, safe at the threshold. If you like, imagine a soft current of water now lifting you from the staircase. You are lying back on a gentle tide held by it, floating easily. The water is warm, the night air quiet and still. This current knows the way to a sheltered cove deep inside sleep. You do not have to steer. You do not have to stay alert. You are carried, supported, protected. Each breath is the movement of the tide, in and out, rocking you slowly. Thoughts, if they appear, are just bits of driftwood passing by, unimportant. They float away on their own. You are gliding now into a quiet bay, surrounded by soft, dark hills. The water becomes even calmer, almost still. The night wraps around you like a warm blanket. Here you may drift away completely, into dreams, into healing, into the deep, wordless rest your body understands. Nothing is expected of you. Rest is enough. Your only task is to soften and drift and sleep. If you are still hearing this voice, let it fade back like a lullaby in another room. The meaning of the words does not matter anymore. Only the rhythm, the softness, the gentle reminder. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest. Sink now into the quiet beneath every sound, into the cushion beneath your body, into the darkness behind your eyes. Float, drift, deepen. Rest now, you are safe. Let yourself drift all the way into sleep. The night around you is very quiet now, soft, steady, and kind. All the words that needed to be spoken have already been whispered. All the effort that needed to be given has already been offered. What remains is only this gentle stillness, wrapping itself around you like a warm, calm blanket. Your body knows how to rest. Your breath knows how to slow. Your mind is learning, little by little, how to soften and loosen its grip. Nothing more is being asked of you. Here, in this tender, hushed space, you are allowed to be exactly as you are. No fixing, no improving, no reaching for some better version of yourself. Just this breathing, this body, this moment of quiet care. Feel how the bed supports you steady and unhurried. The pillows cradle your head as if they were made just for you. Blankets rest over you like a soft, protective cocoon, keeping the world at a soft distance. You are held. You are safe enough to let go. If the day was heavy, you do not have to sort it out now. If thoughts still wander through, they can wander by like slow clouds in a spacious sky. They do not need to be chased or pushed away. They can simply drift while you remain here, in this gentle, quiet center. You have chosen rest. You have chosen to give yourself kindness instead of pressure, to offer yourself understanding instead of judgment. That choice is beautiful. That choice matters. In this softness, notice how even small movements become tender. The tiny rise of your chest with each breath, the faint fall as you sigh out, the subtle sinking of your body deeper into comfort. Everything is slowing, easing, unwinding. If parts of you are still awake, that is all right. They can rest too, even while they are awake. They can sit quietly at the edge of sleep, like someone watching evening light fade, not needing to do anything but be there. You do not have to force sleep to come. You do not have to reach for it or chase it. You are creating a soft, welcoming space, and sleep will find you in its own time. If it has already arrived, let it hold you. If it is still on its way, simply stay here in this gentle quiet and let rest be enough. You are not alone inside this stillness. There is a quiet, patient care wrapped around you, like a hand resting lightly on your shoulder, like a blanket drawn softly up to your chin. You are being wished well from the inside out. You are being wished peace, moment by moment. Every part of you that worked hard today is being thanked now. Every part that struggled is being met with softness. Even the parts that feel tense or uncertain are being tucked in with warmth and understanding. Nothing in you is being left out in the cold. If you like, you might imagine a gentle presence sitting nearby, not saying much, simply staying close, keeping watch while you drift so that you do not have to stay alert, so that you can rest without guarding anything. In this quiet, you are allowed to loosen your hold on the day. Let the stories of today grow faint, like distant echoes. Let the plans of tomorrow sink to the bottom of a deep, still lake. You are here and only here, and here is soft. Your breath continues to flow in its own slow rhythm. In and out. Each exhale a tiny release, a barely noticeable letting go. Each inhale a small, gentle reassurance that you are still here, still safe, still held. Notice how calm begins to collect in the spaces between your thoughts, in the pauses between your breaths, in the quiet that rests between one heartbeat and the next. That calm belongs to you. It is yours to return to whenever you need it. You deserve this ease. You deserve this quiet. You deserve tenderness, not only on the good days, but on every kind of day, especially on the hard ones. So, in this moment, let these simple truths settle around you like a soft night air. You are enough for this moment. You have done enough for today. And now, it is more than okay to rest. If your eyes are still open, they may grow heavy, as if someone were gently smoothing their thumbs over your brow, inviting your lids to close. If your eyes are already closed, they can sink even deeper into darkness, deeper into warmth, deeper into ease. Nothing to see, nothing to hold onto, only this quiet, soothing dark. You are being tucked in with kindness. The edges of the day are being folded softly away. Any harshness is being smoothed out, like wrinkles in a sheet. What remains is simple and gentle and calm. You are cared for, exactly as you are in this unguarded moment. You are worth the softness you are offering yourself now. You are worth every slow breath, every quiet second of this rest. If you drift into sleep, let it be like floating on a calm lake at night, the water warm and still beneath you, the sky wide and kind above you. Nothing pulling, nothing pushing, only drifting, only ease. If you stay awake, you can simply lie here in this pool of quiet. No pressure to change the way things are. Your body resting, your mind resting, your heart resting, even while it continues to beat. This gentle night belongs to you. This softness will remember you even when you forget it. You can come back to this feeling, this kindness, whenever you need to. It is always here, waiting like a light left on for you. For now, nothing more needs to be said. Nothing more needs to be done. Just stay as you are, wrapped in this calm, wrapped in this warmth. Let the words fade. Let the quiet grow, and simply continue resting here, in the soft, unbroken silence of your own gentle night.